Hello everyone, this is Patriot coming at you with another video review today. Today we have a review, the delightful, the MiG-31, the Foxhound. This model is particularly from caliber wings in 1/72nd scale. The item number is CA723101. So to give you guys a quick glimpse of this particular aircraft, this is basically from Russian Air Force, also called the 09 Blue. So let's dive in and talk about some of the background of this particular aircraft. Basically, it's a MiG-31, also known by NATO code the Foxhound. It is a supersonic interceptor aircraft which was built for the Soviet Air Force. It was serially produced in 1979. The MiG-31, famous for being one of the fastest combat jets in the world. Also, MiG-31 was designed and manufactured by the Mikoyan, which is a Russian aerospace defense company headquarters in Moscow. MiG-31 is based and shares similar elements with the MiG-25 and indeed was made to replace the earlier Foxbat. The Defense Ministry of Russia expects the MiG-31 to be active in service until 2030 and beyond. The statement was confirmed in 2020 when the Russian government announced extending the service lifetime in this airframe. The futures of the MiG-31, it is a large aircraft with the two engines. Basically, there's a two gigantic air intakes mounted on the shoulders, along with the two vertical tail fins. And it is a two-seater aircraft. Also, in terms of body structure, it is a highly aerodynamic and a streamlined body. relatively suitable for high speeds and a low speeds altitudes. Uh, However, it does not hamper the aircraft from tracking multiple targets concomitantly in a high altitude, as the designs allow the MiG-31 to do so. In terms of armament, guys, the MiG-31 is fitted with the R-33, which is air-to-air missiles. Launching these missiles can be done by inertial navigation mode in order to destroy targets at extreme range. Also, the MiG-31 was chosen to be a primary carrier for the KH-47, the M2 Kinzhal missile, which is a Russian hypersonic air-launched ballistic missile. Uh, to give you guys quick background of this ballistic missile, uh, the range of this missile is about 290 to 300 miles and a reported top speed of a Mach 10. This missile can carry either conventional or nuclear warheads, and it can be launched by the Tu-22 bombers or the MiG-31K interceptors, or the modified the Su-34 fighter bombers. And on top of that, the MiG-31 is designed also to take out a huge fast targets, for instance, like the SR-71 Blackbirds and the B-1 Lancer bomber and the B-52 Stratofortress. And guys, lastly, let's talk about this magnificent model that Caliber Wings produced. Um, so I'm just gonna go over some of the pros and cons of this model. Um, the first one, let me just start off saying by the Caliber Wings, they did a wonderful job of modeling this MiG-31. Um, I think Noel Lee and his team at Caliber Wings, they do care about their outputs. So my hats off to them, and I hope earnestly that Caliber Wings will maintain this quality in ensuing days. And I know lately with Caliber Wings, they were in a turmoil once they launched their second wave of the F-16. When the colors were blatantly wrong. But now I think Caliber Wings, they have returned to the nature of their professional work as they were in the beginning. So yeah, the first pros is Caliber Wings. Finally, they did a drastic change to their tooling, which is all the accessories are magnetized. So not much of a fuss. As I was used to struggle with their, especially with their F-14s, early F-14s. I think that was an emblematic issue. All the accessories were either too loose or too stiff or both. But with this release, you know, we don't have that issue. So all the accessories are magnetized. So just plug and play. Very convenient. So that's a very smart idea. I should say all the manufacturer, they should transition to the magnetized accessories because that's just very convenient for the collectors. But we'll see how that turns out. I'll give it a good hunch. So yeah, that's a big prop for them. The other ones, the model is weathered, as you guys saw on the intro footage. Uh, I think Caliber Wings, they do a good job on weathering side. I'm not really a big fan of the weathering models. I think this is something should be left it up to the collector. So, but I think Caliber Wings, they do a wonderful job. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this. So yeah, I think the weathering gives it good character to the model, from my opinion. Uh, excuse me. The canopies are painted with the inner. They're painted with the turquoise color, just like a real MiG-31, just like a real aircraft. Also, the caliber wings give you guys an option to uh, display the drag chute here in the back, the receptacle drag chute in the open position or closed position. Also, caliber wings give you an option to the engine nozzles covers here, which are laying down with the red color. You guys, if in case if you guys want to display the model in the stored configuration, that's also an option. Um, all the stencilings, all the Russian letters, and of course the Russian big red star. It's dialed in pretty good. All the antennas. Out of the box, the pitot tube is detached, so you have to attach it yourself. Uh, for my model wasn't that complicated. So at least my model, I don't know about the others. All I had to do just take it out of the box and plug it in, preferably away from the carpet. It's not a tiny. It's got about decent size, but still. But anyways, another one is the area refuel receptacle. Comes two pieces, so you can display it in a deployable position or non-deployable position. The other thing, guys, what I was about to say, the real stabilator here in the back, it's also they do pivot, so they are it's a movable surface, so you guys can put it up and down. It moves just slightly, a little bit, but I won't mess with it because just in case if something goes wrong, so I would just leave it alone. But anyways, so because of all the armament magnetized, so I just display only a few empty pylons. As I mentioned in my previous video, guys, I don't like to display the models with the full loadout. So that's just me. Um, the pilot figures are very, very highly detailed, but unfortunately I did not display them in the cockpit. But trust me, they are very, very beautifully, wonderfully detailed. The Kinzel missile here under carriage, it's dialed in pretty good, just like a real life. One thing, guys, I like to be candid about my videos. All these airfield accessories, which you see here, these are not included with the model. For example, the ladder for the crew member, does not come with a model. All these airfield accessories, the Russian tactical truck in the back there parked, does not come with a model. So I'm just trying to be candid with you guys. I don't want you guys to be like, oh, that's nice. Let me go buy this model because of these. So I just like to be upfront about it. I know I've said this before in my previous video, but I like to just keep giving you guys a sort of like just trying to be transparent with you guys. But yeah, so yeah, all in all, this model is just beautiful. I mean, Caliber Wings, they did, magnificent job. I think that just really shows Noah Lee and his team at Caliber. They do really care about their output, and I hope earnestly that Caliber Wings will just produce more variants, such as the F-15s and some of the F-22s, Raptors. That would be very cool, or some of the F-18s, Super Hornets, and so forth. You know, because I like Caliber Wings models. As we all know, Caliber Wings is known for the attention to detail and commitment to accuracy, making their replicas highly sought after by the aviation enthusiasts and collectors. So, and I hope earnestly that Caliber Wings will maintain this quality in ensuing days, but we'll see how that goes. I'll give it a good hunch. Also, guys, probably some of you wondering about this diorama base right here. To give you guys a quick background, I'm gonna deviate a little bit. Those are project I create them myself. I'm not a professional modeler, but those are projects I do them every now and then. You know, they're not super easy. You know, it takes a lot of research. It takes some experience to do them, but I think the results are so good. Just like for this one right here. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this diorama base. This one I made specifically for the MiG-31. You know, because I'm trying to simulate those Russian, icy runways. And also I'm trying to make my videos are more enjoyable, so you guys enjoy watching these videos. So your satisfaction is my top priority. So let me know in the comment section what you think about these. I did this one. I did couple ones for U.S. Navy carrier, so I can display some of the F-14s in the future. But I'm not going to talk about this in this video, because obviously the video is going to be much longer. So I will devote an episode talking about this project later in the future, and we'll see how that goes. So just to just letting you guys know. Uh, so yeah, the only cons, guys, I'm think of about this model is this model. It's expensive model. Yeah, this model is not cheap by any stretch of imagination. So for me, I do recommend this model, but of course, each of us has different budgets. So you know, is this model worth $300-400? Well, this is something unfortunately I cannot determine for everyone. I can barely answer for myself. I can answer these questions on the other's behalf. So if you guys within the budget, and if you are really care about you know intention to detail, if you guys are a big fan of the MiG-31, I would say stick to caliber. Uh, if not, then I would say the best option would be the best alternative option would be the Hobby Master. I mean, I've got a few Hobby Masters in my collection, and they're pretty darn cool. You're still gonna be happy with the Hobby Master. I mean, it comes with a lot of options. They're very highly detailed. They're not quite detailed as the caliber wings. This is excuse me, this is a top tier model right here. This is the cream of crop. But it is hard for me to determine is it worth $300 or $400. This is something you have to determine for yourself. So unfortunately. But if you're looking for, the best MiG-31 and 1/72nd scale by far, I think this is it. I think the video will just ends here. This is what I would say. So it is hard for me to say, oh, you should get this model, because each of us has different budgets. So it is beautiful model. Yeah, it is better model. It's more detailed. uh, it comes with the comprehensive air-to-air missiles, R-33 missiles. You can multitude the options. Also, with this model, you can just display the pylons like what I'm displaying right now. Uh, it's it's just beautiful model. So if you like this model, get it right away and pre-order, and just bite the bullet and get in line. Uh, because otherwise probably you're going to miss out this release, and probably going to end up coughing up to $300 or $400 to get one of these. I've already seen some of these selling on eBay for ridiculous amount of money. Like can you guys imagine? It's a fairly new release and the prices are already sky high. So I'm sure this model would worth a pile of money in the future. Like, I'm just wondering how much this model would cost, like for example, like next year or so. So you know so to avoid that fate, that's why I'm sharing this video discussion. Hopefully people that might be considering ordering one of these will have the information they need to make the decision. Personally, I like this release and I'm glad to have it in my collection. I'm even happier to be in a position to be able to present this model to you guys. So with that, thank you for watching the video to this point. If you are a current subscriber, I would like to extend my thanks. For those of you who are not subscribers, I would humbly ask you to consider being a subscriber. That way you'll be notified when I do upload the next video. And also feel free to check out the other model reviews that I have in my content. And once again, thanks for watching.